It's Portland Bulldogs boys basketball on WPPS TV3. Brought to you by the Portland Public Schools. Promise, prepared, and empowered. Now we send you to the broadcast booth with Steve Schwartz and Frank Myatt. Good evening. It's February 8th, 2024. We're here at the home of the Cheverus Stags for tonight's boys basketball action between the Stags and your Portland Bulldogs. This is Steve Schwartz. We're going to be joined by Frank Myatt during the game, and really honored to have with us tonight as well Mike Hoffer from the Forecaster and the Press Herald. And he's going to join us during the game, which is going to really be great. So, Mike, this is the 198th meeting between these two teams. Portland leads it, 103-94, the rivalry. But Cheverus is number 2. Portland wants to be. They're both 14-3.
Yeah, I mean, a lot at stake tonight. You've got a good crowd here at Keegan Gymnasium. Not quite what we used to have in the old days, but still a great environment. And, you know, that number 2 seed, it makes for ostensibly an easier quarterfinal round game if you're the 2 against the 7 as opposed to the 3 versus the 6. And we've seen some of these lower-seeded teams really wreak some havoc in recent weeks. So there is a lot at stake, and neither of these teams never have any trouble getting fired up for the other. Cheverus this year, Leo McNabb's really led the way for them. He's had a lot of big games, and certainly the big wins they've had, he's had a big part of it. But this is a group that's come a long way. Everyone knew Cheverus would be a top contender, and here they are.
Portland has Kevin Rugabira, who had a great game in his last game against Bangor with 17 points, and Jesse Kamas averaging a double-double this year in rebounds and scoring. Lucas Legage stepped up in the last game and had over 10 points.
Well, and that's what you look for late in the season with Coach Russo and his staff. They'll bring some kids along who don't maybe play a lot early on that by playoff time become big contributors. So, you know, look for a kid like Lucas Legage to really play a bigger role as we get into February where the games get even more important.
Cordell Jones also played a big role in the last game, scoring in double figures with a massive dunk. You know, they're only worth 2 points, but they really provide excitement.
Oh, everyone gets excited because the slam dunks are so rare at this level. And Cordell Jones, we know his story coming over from Gorham. It was going to take him a little while to get up to speed in the program, but like with football, we knew he was going to be a big contributor by the end of basketball.
Folks, it should be an exciting matchup tonight, number 2 and number 3. Cheverus and Portland next on WPPS TV3.
Host, the Bulldogs of Portland High School.
So John Paradise, the great announcer for Portland games this year, now doing the Cheverus game.
The seniors.
Yeah, he does a nice job.
All who have made significant contributions.
He does a nice job.
To the basketball programs.
Before we get started with the seniors, I'd like to take a minute and recognize our announcer, Mr. John Paradise.
All right.
Tonight, as he announces his 200th career game here at Cheverus High School.
Wow.
Wow is right. He's really newly to Portland.
So did Portland recruit John from Cheverus, or what? How did that go?
All Cheverus sports across.
Of course, John, the Portland High School alum.
And for student athletes is unparalleled, and we are appreciative of all the hours he's worked, the dedication that he's shown to our programs. 200 games is equivalent to almost 400 hours in the last 5 years. Please join me in congratulating John Paradise again on this special milestone.
Thank you. Tonight is senior night.
So we're going to have some senior night festivities.
Recognize our 5 senior girls basketball players for their commitment and contributions to the Cheverus girls basketball program. Although they won't be playing their game tonight, they deserve to be recognized for their amazing regular season thus far and in all of their careers here at Cheverus High School. We thank you for your dedication to the program, and we wish you the best of luck as you move into the playoffs and in all of your future endeavors. At this time, we'll recognize our senior student athletes and their family members who could join us here tonight. Our first senior is Olivia Conroy. Olivia is from North Garment and is joined by her parents, Mary and John. next senior is Maine Dearborn. Megan is from South Portland and joined by her parents, Holly and Ron.
The tiaras are a nice touch. I'm guessing the boys won't be doing that, but we never know.
Our next senior is Abby Marshall.
Saving Maddie for last, I'm guessing.
Abby is from Standish and is accompanied by her father Chris, her sister Cassie, cousin Danielle, and mom Sue. Next up is Ruth Bowles. Ruth is from South Portland, joined by her parents, Mark
She's having a great year
Yeah,
this year.
she's been a big part of their success.
brothers Jake
Absolutely.
and her grandmother, Sue Orlowski. And our final senior girl for tonight is Captain Madigan Fitzpatrick. Maddie is from Cumberland Center and is joined by her parents Marcia and Chris and her brother Jamison.
Last year's Gatorade Player of the Year for Maine and a favorite again.
I feel pretty good about her chances. And that and other awards.
And well-deserved. Boy, she is fun to watch.
One of the best we've ever seen. I don't think that's hyperbole.
Well, seeing what we see for Maine players with Estrella in Tennessee and Holmes in Indiana and
forget
Cooper
Cooper Flagg,
Flagg,
yes.
Probably in the NBA in a couple of years
Yeah,
after
very
Duke.
good chance.
Now we turn our page to the boys seniors. We're proud to recognize 3 seniors for their commitment and contributions to the Cheverus boys basketball program. Our first senior is manager Charlie Reniger. Charlie is from Fair Elizabeth and is joined by his parents, Tim and Alice. And brother Robert. Our next senior is Manik Weisberg. Manik is from Portland and accompanied today by his mom, Catherine, dad, Alvin, stepdad, Rodrigo, sister, Macy, sister, Will, brother, K.E.K., grandfather, Paul, grandmother, Susan, aunt and uncle, Paul and Elizabeth, and Joey, cousins, Leo, Max, and Nico.
Oh, my goodness. Maddock has a big family. That's his dad, Alvin, a great athlete in his own right.
Our last senior tonight is Captain Gio Seon. Gio is from
Looks like St. Ange is not suiting up tonight.
That's correct. Massive loss for the Stags. He's one of the most productive players.
Kind of a raucous Cheverus student section, as we might expect. One of the best around, always has been over the years.
Well, let's just say used to be, Steve. We'll see. Remains to be seen tonight, and I have high expectations.
Speaks from someone who used to be part of it.
Correct.
And I'm sure was always on his best behavior.
Undoubtedly, we never said anything off color.
Pretty close to a full house, huh?
Tonight's starting lineups.
Great.
First for the visitors from Portland High School. A senior guard, number 4, Pepito.
Pepito, a quiet night in the opening, in the first matchup between these two teams. Pair of points, couple steals, a rebound or two, no assists. They will need him moving the ball if Portland's going to knock off the Stags tonight.
Forward, number 20, Drew Vayu. The senior center, number 24, Jesse Cheverus.
Jesse, the leading scorer in the first matchup, 19 points, 10 rebounds.
Yeah, wasn't quite enough though.
And Kevin Gabiro's second leading scorer, double figures with 14, and what amounted to be a 49-44 Cheverus win down at the Expo.
Is this game on ESPN tonight is the question.
Looks like it might be.
Our friends from WHOU are covering it live. We know that.
Rawanje came off the bench in the first game. Of course, Gio St. Ange unavailable, so he will be the replacement for the Stags. McNabb, leading scorer for the Stags with 14 points, 11 in the first half of the first matchup.
And senior forward, number 13, Joe Johnson. Stags are coached by Richie Ashley. Assisted by coaches Adam Peters, John DeMias, Tony DeMias, and Steve Molina. Sports medicine staff for tonight's game, certified athletic trainer Ursula Volkover-Haley. At this time, would you please stand and respectfully address the American flag as Cheverus freshman Ava Lewis sings the national anthem.
Okay, folks, tip-off next on WPPS TV3. So here we go, center court. It's going to be Cordell Jones jumping tonight with Jamison Fitzpatrick. Portland controls. Giram Gisha has the ball.
Stags out man-to-man.
Thomas steps out. Giram Gisha with the long three, doesn't fall.
Cheverus, nice work getting down the court.
Whoa.
Zima with the
A little bit of a
rebound.
hard check there, but got away with it.
And the first turnover.
So Gamgisha now over half court. He'll have McNabb on him.
And they give it right back.
So now the press is on here for the Dogs.
Yep, full court man from Portland. Not giving an inch here.
Yeah, both teams trying to impose their will on the other.
Unsurprisingly, the city battle.
Now we have a
5-second
turnover.
violation.
2 possessions, 2 turnovers for the Stags.
Yeah, that was great work by Drew Vayu to tie up Weisberg in the backcourt. And good work by the other 4 guys to close down too.
Yeah.
Vayu steps out. He's got Weisberg on him.
Oh,
Well, he goes down, but he gets it to Jones. Jones with the soft touch. Vayu back and take it again.
McNabb,
Here's
you got to keep
McNabb.
an eye on him. If he gets a sliver of room, he's going to shoot
Nice
or go
work.
to the basket. Yep, he
Travel.
walked. That's 3.
3 possessions, 3 turnovers.
But
for the
Portland
Stags.
hasn't been able to take advantage, and we're still scoreless here.
Six and a half minutes left here in the first quarter. No score between these 2 powerhouses in Class AA North.
The ancient rival.
Vayu inside.
There you go.
Strong take by Vayu.
We break the ice.
And you could tell that he was not going to be denied.
Yeah, good to see Drew take it off the bounce strong and hard to the basket.
Gamgisha,
Another
another
turnover.
steal.
And a foul.
Jesse's fouled.
I think it'll be Ziamana.
Ziamana, he's been very aggressive early. They got him that time.
So 4 turnovers for Cheverus to 1 for Portland in the early going.
Yeah, I think if you're Cheverus, you're real pleased that you've only given up 2 points off turnover so far. A stop would go a long way here.
Thomas has Fitzpatrick all over him. Jones turns around, puts it in.
Yeah, nice feed inside. Nice work by Cordell to bury it for 2.
So 4-0, 5:44 left in the first quarter. A packed house at Cheverus.
That's McNabb doing what he does best. You just
Cuts
can't
it.
give him room.
Cuts it down to a 2-point lead.
Yeah, both teams very aggressive, playing man-to-man, jumping the passing lanes.
Rugabira goes down. So that's the second Portland player to go down like a tree. That's a turnover. McNabb, all ball. It looked like.
Well, I guess the officials disagree. We're going to have a couple foul shots. He was kind of out of control there in the lane, but got bailed out.
And they're going to call it on Vayu.
His first team.
Well, it's on Vayu, and I thought it was actually Jesse that got ball. So
Which is true, yeah. I think
So
Drew
he
must
did.
have got him from the side.
Yep.
Look at McNabb at the line for the Stags, shooting 2.
So McNabb buries the first one as Cheverus has some early subs. Rocco DePatsy and Nicola Plum.
Replacing Jameson Fitzpatrick and Matt Weisberg.
To tie it. And he does.
It's really impressive to see how far Leo McNabb has come this year. He was a really nice player coming this season. Now he's one of the best players in the league. And he's going to play a big part in whatever tournament run Cheverus has.
Vayu stops, hits, and he's going to get fouled.
Got a couple candidates there. I think it's going to be Plum, though. Nope. Rwanje.
Stags foul is on number 3. Trevor Oranje, that's his first team second. Vayu at the line for Portland, shooting 2.
So Vayu misses the first one, and uncharacteristic. He's a great shooter.
I bet he hits the second.
That happened a lot in the first game. They shot about less than 50% from the line.
It's not as easy as it looks when you get in this environment.
By the way, I don't mean the last game. I meant the last game against Bangor. I don't know about the Cheverus game, but there's
almost another turnover.
Yeah, nice hands there by Rugabirwa.
Yeah.
He's letting Ziamana know it too.
But Ziamana steps out now to get the ball.
Well, one of these things that makes these rivalry games so great is the kids know each other so well.
Absolutely. Oh, nice cut there.
And you're not going to stop McNabb when he gets loose like that.
Yeah, nice work by McNabb, using Portland's overplaying to go backdoor.
Talk about not wanting to be denied. 6-5 is the score. Cheverus in front. All 6 points scored by Leo McNabb.
Yeah, and I think if the Stags win tonight, he's going to have a big game without St. Ange on the floor.
Now that was a little off balance. The rebound comes to DePatsy, and now it'll come the other way.
DePatsy came over from Falmouth this year, and he really gives Cheverus some good minutes off the bench.
Yeah, he's a good sized kid. He can kind of body up Jesse a little bit inside.
There aren't a lot of players that can do that. Oh, there you go.
There's the steal by Garam Gisha. Oh, my goodness.
Hey, they're going to call travel.
I think that's the right call.
Yeah. Well, you see bodies fly like that, you look for a foul, but...
No, he just tripped. You know, the Dogs are having a little bit of trouble with their footing on this floor. I mean, this is not like the Cheverus floor with the water on it from a few years back. There was so much water on it then that we thought that maybe there was a hockey ice under it.
Yep.
And luckily the doors are closed tonight, and the air exchange seems to be working.
Wow, McNabb.
Wow. Rugabirwa took it right away.
A block and a... Whoa.
Taken back.
Nice play getting back.
Wow, fantastic hustle from both these teams. A big steal from Rugabirwa, a block from Rwanje.
No foul called. Rugabirwa steps out. You know, Cheverus had a really good D tonight. Here's Jesse inside.
A little pull-up.
Yeah.
Rebound comes
That was a very tentative shot.
He's not going to miss shots like that very often.
Nice block by Jones.
Look at, he's got LeGage. Open it in!
Nice pass there and a great finish from Luke.
7-6 as the lead seesaws. The Dogs in front, 3 minutes left.
Another steal. Oh. And it's going to be a foul on DePatsy.
So that'll be 7 turnovers already by my count.
Yep, mine as well. Coach Ashley doesn't like it, feels it was kind of free contact on the loose ball.
Yeah, it was almost a turnover, almost a layup, and instead we got a foul and we're going the other way.
LeGage, Jones inside, pulls around and hits it.
Oh, that's a nice look from Cornell.
Second time he's done that tonight, he is feeling it. 9-6 now, a 3-point Dog lead with 2:39 left in the first.
Another
steal. Oh my goodness.
Portland's defense has just been tenacious. That's the difference so far. And like Frank was saying, Cheverus is fortunate they're not trailing by more.
No shot clock, so inside to the posting Jones for 3.
I like the look.
Rebound comes to Ziamana. Whoa. Fitzpatrick throws it up. Doesn't work. Rugabirwa with the rebound.
He's going to let it rip.
And I should have said that was DePatsy on that offensive rebound.
You don't see Rugabirwa miss many open threes.
That's a tough one, I think, Mike. You know, body moving forward,
Right.
trying to play fast in transition.
Great intensity here, and there's a very good chance these teams are going to meet 2 weeks from now with a lot more at stake, namely a trip to the regional final if they get through their quarterfinal round games.
In a significantly
Again, Vayu goes down. The late call on the travel, but something is just not right with the footing here, or the Bulldogs' footing, whatever it may be. That's not really ESPN, by the way, which tells me, Frank, it's a great student section from Cheverus tonight.
Yeah, they started off strong. Both student sections seem to have faded. We'll see if they can find the endurance to go the distance.
Well, they don't have much to cheer about at the moment. 9-6, 1:40 left in the first quarter. Portland up. Maddox Mees in the game, number 11.
Another steal.
Once again, Rugabirwa.
Can he get the basket at the other end?
Jesse for three. Off.
Poured it
But
out.
Jones underneath. Oh, my goodness. Plum with the rebound.
Portland attacking the glass. They just couldn't get the putback.
Yeah, that's going to be Portland ball. But again, just Portland not really capitalizing on the Stags' mistakes, and that could come back to haunt them later.
Yeah, Cheverus playing very well defensively, not give it an inch. Typical Richie Ashley coach team. Playing physical and fast.
Oop, there's a steal.
Yeah, you got the layup the other way.
Now, he has all of Cheverus's 8 points. It's 9-8, 43 seconds left here in the first quarter. Dogs up by 1.
Yeah, it was good unselfish play from Weisberg to give it up to on the break.
Rugabirwa thinks about it, thinks better of it. Oh no.
Well, that was not a good decision.
Well, he thought Jesse was cutting in, but he wasn't.
You see Cheverus likely playing for one here.
Yeah, that would make sense. You don't want to give it up and get an easy basket the other way. And
Steal.
that might happen.
There's Jones. Let's see. Well, he gets that nice bucket, much more important than a clean dunk. It's 11-8 at the end of the first quarter, second quarter action next here on WPPS TV. So as we get ready for second quarter action, Steve Schwartz, Frank Myatt, and Mike Hoffer, along with Noah Giordano on camera. McNabb. Well, we have James Johnson in the game now for Portland. Mees stays in. Oh, there's that nice, yeah.
Good feed, just wasn't able to handle it cleanly. We're going to have a foul instead.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, Jesse.
Portland's first foul of the quarter, second foul of the game.
That's his first, team's first.
Two offensive rebounds in that sequence. Jesse comes up with it, though. Here's Mees. Rugabirwa on the right. Jones steps out. Mees.
Well, he got right to the basket, but DePatsy said no way.
Pito Garamgisha will come in for Maddox Mees. And Johnson inside.
Gets the foul.
And he's fouled. He had a great game inside last game.
We talked earlier about players who've come a long way, and James Johnson certainly is evidence of that.
Correction number 3, Shiva Raganje.
That's Raganje. I could be wrong at whether it was the last game or the game before, Frank, but he's been playing okay inside.
And this is the first.
11-8.
James, very physical player, not afraid to mix it up in underneath.
Buries the second one, as it has been happening frequently. Oh, we have a technical foul.
Wow. Okay.
That's going to be on Jesse.
That's his second foul, more importantly.
Number 24,
Did you hear what he said? I didn't hear it.
I couldn't quite get anything from the official.
Whatever he said, it's a good thing it didn't make it on air.
No, it isn't that. I meant what the referee said to coach.
The explanation, no, I didn't. They don't seem too upset about it, so.
Well, McNabb hits it.
Continues to have all their points.
That's right. I mean, it's 12-9 right now. Dogs over McNabb.
McNabb has no trouble making free throws on the line by himself. Earlier game at Wyndham this year, Cheverus down 3 late, gets fouled taking a 3, makes all 3 free throws to send the game to overtime. So he's certainly not fazed by the moment.
Quentin Eason here to take the ball in.
Yeah, William McNabb, a 3-year varsity player, got significant playing time as a freshman, so plenty of experience.
And Jesse is replaced now. Vayu's back in.
Nice backdoor cut, but we're going to go the other way.
Yeah, and that's the right call. He was a little out of control there.
He did a good job getting position.
Yeah, nice.
Ziamana now, that's also his second foul.
Cheverus' 11th turnover as well.
Well, the foul situation is something to keep an eye on here. With Thomas with 2, Ziamana with 2.
Johnson now has Rugabira cutting. Here's Pepito.
Yeah, he took an extra step.
$12-10 is the score, folks. 6:47 left in the first half. The Dogs are up by 2. Cheverus' ball. Over half court. Ziamana. McNabb. Talk about dangerous.
Yep.
Why not?
Wow. He doesn't need much room at all to get a shot off.
Folks, this is an incredible statistic. It's 13 to 12 Cheverus, all 13 points scored by Leo McNabb.
It's going to make life easy for those of us keeping stats.
Yeah.
And there's an unfortunate turnover.
Cheverus with a chance now to get a little momentum.
Yep, nice take.
Well, they've got it. Ziamana, he scores the first points that are not McNabb's. Coach Russo wants a timeout. We'll take one too. The score, 15-12 Cheverus, 6:03 left in the first half. So...
Yeah, Luke Gage looking to check in for Johnson. He didn't get to the table in time, so he's going to have to wait for the next dead ball.
So Garam Gisha.
It's a 7-0 run right now for Cheverus, and it all started with the technical.
That's definitely a momentum changer. And it gets Portland's best mismatch out of the game.
Vayu, that looked like it had a great trajectory. Rugabira gives the Dogs new life. Pepito. Vayu is blocked.
Wow.
By Paulum.
Yeah, Paulum's really giving them some good minutes off the bench here.
Now LeGage gets in the game. Johnson will take a seat.
I was about to ask if you're a freshman, Michael, but the student section answered the question for me.
See, now they're speaking up.
About time.
Rugabira, wait.
That was a tough angle.
Yeah, he
See
fell. Really, he fell away
wow.
for that. Well, the Dogs are content to get the ball up, but they've got to get it in.
Nice look.
Oh, we've seen a lot of Fitzpatrick threes in this gym, but this was Jamison this time.
Yeah, it's a 6-point Cheverus lead now with 5 minutes left in the first half.
And the run is 10-0. And that continues.
Yeah, that's you know, you just want to see them slow it down.
Oh, they got a break there, the Dogs did. I think that was going to go out of bounds to Cheverus, but instead it'll be a turnover for
I
Cheverus.
think that might have touched half the hands of the court on its way out.
Yeah.
And looks like we'll have another Portland timeout.
Full this time. Oh, 30
Okay, 4:51 left. 18-12 is the score. Now Cheverus in front. Here we go, folks.
What was that time?
Cordell
Oh,
Jones.
Here he comes back.
Kama's set to check back in here. And not a moment too soon.
No, that 10-0 run has coincided with his absence.
Yeah, that's an unforced error in traffic.
Nice body control. What a beautiful finish.
That's A.J. Latour.
Sorry, correction, Joe Nagisha. Torpedoes first.
As DePatsy will check back in for Fitzpatrick. And Mees will check in for, Legage and Rugabira out now, and Jesse's in along with Mees.
Kind of figure they're going to try to get Kamas involved offensively somehow. Wow.
Well,
what great hustle by Plowham. He's really been one of the keys to this game so far.
But you really can't let that happen.
No. Let's see if Portland goes through Kamas on this possession.
And DePatsy doing a good job of bodying him up.
He's done a terrific job. Oh, and that's another turnover by Portland.
That's 11 on my sheet for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, and that's 5 this quarter.
Really catching up to the Stags in the turnover department.
And it really feels like danger time right now for Portland. It's an 8-point game, but Cheverus has really turned it on here after throwing the ball away a lot in the first period.
Oh, Jesse's hands gets the steal.
Defense can spark the offense here, and he does it himself.
His first 2 of the game off the steal. He breaks the run, and it's 2014 now. Dogs down by 3. Whoa, that almost looked like a step. Yep. Nice movement by the Stags.
Giamana
hits it. 23-14, 3.5 minutes left here in the first half. Cordell Jones inside. Going inside.
And he walks.
So Portland really becoming unraveled here.
Well, and I think if you're Cheverus, you've got to be happy because now you have players other than Leo McNabb getting involved in the scoring. You know he can be counted on at any time, but they're going to need some help.
Yeah, Portland showing 2-3 zone here. Trying to slow that offense down a little bit.
Well, they had a open player on the baseline.
Nice work by Ronje.
DePatsy can't finish, and the rebound will go out to Portland.
Nice effort there by the Cheverus players. Here comes Fitzpatrick back in, and he'll spell DePatsy. 23-14, Stags in front, 2:45 left in the first half. Rugabira.
Giamana's done a nice job. He's not getting open looks. They know how dangerous he is.
He walked.
Wow. Ooh.
Jesse's not happy. He thought he was fouled.
7 turnovers this quarter, 13 for the game.
Yep, both teams even in the turnover battle now. Nice ball movement by Cheverus.
Nice job going to the other end for the layup.
So we have some lights that went off here on our side. Do you just have an idea, Mike? Because the lights just went on.
Well, I don't think my ideas are enough to power.
Way deep.
Yeah, Portland's got to be patient. It's not going to be one player who's going to dig them out of this. They got to run their offense through, pass the ball.
Palom had the rebound. Here's McNabb for 3.
Well, they got it. He doesn't miss those open looks very often.
And Jones gets the rebound. It's 3-on-2. He's got Rugabira, fakes.
Jesse's going to take it.
Going down off Kevin.
But Coach Ashley's going to take a timeout. We will too, with a minute and a half left in the first half. 25-14, Stags in front. For the last minute and a half of the first half. One that started with the Dogs dominating and has ended pretty clearly with the Stags dominating.
That'll stay. Deflected off AU.
Jesse's on the bench here for the last minute. Probably a good call.
Yep, wisely.
Yep.
No reason to pick up a cheap third foul.
Nope, you're going to need him in the second half.
Stays here because he was off of Jones.
Just kind of went right through his hands, then off his back. Kind
of symbolic of how the night's been for the Bulldogs.
1 minute of play left in the first half. 25-14. Stags in front and wide open. Hitting the 3 is Rurangi. They've got 4 different players who have hit 3-pointers this quarter. 28-14. Jones with the long 3.
Got a 20-2 run right now.
Ziamana with the rebound. My goodness.
Yeah, Bulldogs only 3 points in the second quarter.
1 field goal around.
Fitzpatrick, Ziamana.
Oh,
nice hands by Veyu.
Still plenty of time.
See if they can cash it in. They need some kind of momentum here. And nope.
And they turn it over instead. Oh my goodness. So it's 28-14 at the end of the first half. And Frank and I are going to try to do the halftime with you. And Mike, we hope to see you in the third quarter. So Frank, what started out as guns a-blazing for the Bulldogs has ended with quite a run for Cheverus.
It's a game of momentum, and the momentum is firmly in the Stags' corner right now. An incredible second quarter, 20-3 in that second quarter. They really opened up a massive lead on the Bulldogs, and it's going to be tough for Portland to come out of the locker room and try to claw back from this one.
Lil McNabb leads all scorers with 13 points, including 2 3-pointers and 4 foul shots. Next up is Jamison Fitzpatrick with 5, along with Sammy Ziamana with 5, and Shema Rurangi with 3. Portland is led by Cordell Jones with 6 points. Lucas Legage has 2, Drew Veyu 3, James Johnson 1. Jesse Thomas only 2 points. He didn't spend a lot of time on the floor.
No, after that technical foul, he sat a little bit. Cheverus did a very good job of taking him away offensively. His presence did open things up in that first quarter, and we saw the passing and the deflections come into play as well. Portland's going to need to kind of incorporate him more into what they do in their offensive flow if they're going to come back on this one. But Cheverus looks really crisp. They're passing the ball, they're sharing the ball, and they're doing it without their senior captain, Gio St. Ange.
Well, let's see what Coach Russo has in store in the locker room as the Dogs will try to overcome a 14-point deficit in the second half, and we're going to bring it to you on WPPS TV3. We are back for second quarter action. Steve Schwartz, Frank Myatt, joined by Mike Hoffer.
It'll be a big first couple minutes for Portland here.
Yeah, they really need to come out of the half strong.
Jones inside.
Yeah,
He went too
good
hard.
Opportunity.
I think he was surprised that he wasn't called for a foul or something.
Well, and then he was so wide open going to the rim.
Weisberg with the ball.
Yeah, Fitzpatrick was wide open there.
There's the turnover. Veyu.
Both teams have 14 turnovers in the first half. Something they'll definitely be looking to clean up.
It didn't phase the Stags at all, those turnovers.
And Portland did not capitalize on
that's a big part of the game.
There's Jones doing what he can do.
Didn't miss this time.
He leads all dogs with 8 points. 28-16 is the score. Still leading by a dozen. Just a minute into the third quarter.
Matt Cordell doing a lot more back-to-the-basket work than we've seen this year.
Oh, nice job by Weisberg to get that rebound, and he draws the third foul on Thomas. Wow.
The one thing I'd like to say, though, is I just would like Jesse to make sure that he's not arguing too much. Right or wrong.
Weisberg at the line for the Stags. Shooting 2.
As Weisberg is at the line, he misses the first one. And the second one, we have a travel.
Yeah, as Rasheed Wallace would say, ball don't lie.
28-16, a dozen-point lead for the Stags as Coach Ashley is talking to the referee, looking for clarification. Rugabira up for the 3.
That's big. They got to get him going.
Well, they're going to need that. His first points of the game. Whoa. That looked like a carry, but evidently not. McNabb for the long 3. Pepito with the rebound. Oh,
and he gets fouled.
He's fouled.
So Portland gets the strong start they were looking for.
That's going to be on Leo McNabb, his first. Team's first this quarter.
Yeah, if you're in Portland, you're feeling a lot better about 28-19 than you were about 28-14.
Long way to go, but yes, needed that quick start.
So here's Pepito now. Players are pretty well bunched up. Here's Rugabirwa.
Yeah, Cheverus doing everything to take Jesse out of this game offensively.
And an off-ball foul on Rajwani. Maybe his third?
That's what I have.
Yep, they're going to bring Eason back in.
So Palum and Quentin Eason will spell Matic Weisberg and Rwanji.
Those are tough names to spell.
Let alone say.
Yes, even more difficult.
Yeah, Rugabira was thinking. But nice defense by Zimana. Veyu inside to Jesse.
It's tough defense by Fitzpatrick. He's done a really nice job.
Yeah, Neeson
Really
with the
nice
rebound there.
And there's McNabb
nice
doing what
step
he does.
He had a clear lane to the bucket and he converted. 30-19 is the score. 5 minutes, 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Stags are up.
To the half.
They're not going to win it by trading baskets either.
No.
Pepito inside, but too hard. But look at Jesse.
That's what Jesse does best.
Just going to say that Portland's done a good job getting to the rim. They just weren't converting, but Thomas with a nice putback.
And he gets the Dogs to within 9. And Jones with a foul. Excuse me, I guess with a foul.
Yeah, I think they're going to say he got him low. Cordell's first, team second. Portland student section wants Boomer on the call.
Don't we all?
They know they can't have Rudy.
That's true. We're kind of embedded in the Portland section here, and let's just say that last call was not well received.
Let's say that I'm glad that our microphones have
Don't pick everything up.
windscreens to keep out the background noise. Well, it's going to stay as
It looked like
Stag's
they were
ball.
pointing the other way. They changed their mind.
Still a 9-point Stag lead. 4:48 left here in the third quarter.
You can't give that up.
Wow. Eason for 2. Cuts right in. The long 3 for Rugabira. Oh gosh.
Nice job by Vayu.
Yeah. Vayu converts. I thought that was going to be a foul on Jones, but no call.
That little 2-3 extended here. The 2-2-1 look. Portland trying to get the trap, create the turnovers. That falling back to 2-3 zone now.
McNabb with the one-hand push. And, wow, goodness.
Yeah, off Cordell's fingertips.
Portland got the break initially. McNabb missed the open shot, but the rebound goes out of bounds. Seems like every 50-50 rebound that goes out of bounds winds up staying with Cheverus.
McNabb for the deep 3. Vayu with the ball. Holds it up.
Well, Portland can get it down to 7 or even 6 on this possession. We still have a quarter and a half to go.
Jones inside, he spins, he puts it up. That has been his signature move tonight. It brings him into double figures with 10.
Yeah, Cordell's definitely come to play tonight.
Good thing they need him.
Well, for so many years, you've never really know who's going to step up on a Joe Russo team, but they do.
Oh, that should be a foul on Jesse.
Or Cordell.
Gotta hope it's Cordell, that's Jesse.
It's Jesse.
Yeah, you see him get him right in the arm.
That's his fourth.
His 4th foul with 3:26 left in the third quarter. Oh my goodness.
That will certainly dampen Portland's comeback chances here. He's still in the game, too. Oh. Okay. Oh.
You gotta grab it.
They did turn it over.
But you know, that didn't hurt. That turnover took 15 seconds.
Looks like Coach Russo's going to let Jesse play through it.
Wow. I mean, it's a pivotal point in the game, but
if I'm
risking.
Cheverus, I'm doing everything I
go
can
at
to
him
try
constantly.
to get him to react.
Yep.
You can see DePatsy
on
leaning
both
on him
ends.
right now in the post.
Patsy's got him. Jones.
Oh, he's found it.
All night long.
He's just not missing at that spot.
The Dogs are within 5, 32-27. 3 minutes left in the third quarter.
Yeah, Portland's got to be careful with how much they use Jesse on the trap here.
I think he's going to be gone now, and Lucas Legage is going to replace him.
So we probably won't see him again until the fourth quarter, but you got to have him on the floor at the end of the game. Or the fourth
Absolutely.
quarter for sure.
Well, right now it's been Cordell Jones who's been really picking it up for Portland. He's got 12 points, including 6 this quarter.
Yeah, back to a more conventional 2-3 here from Portland.
Cheverus pulling it out here. It's early yet, but time is on their side. Has been.
Yep, trying to find the gaps here or shoot over it.
Yep. McNabb's gone cold, and Portland's benefiting.
Wow.
That is
Pushes it up to Vayu. Vayu falls back.
Oh, he gets
and
the
hits
roll.
it.
A one-possession game, gentlemen.
My goodness, 32-29, the Dogs coming back. They are scrappy tonight.
Things change quickly in this sport.
DePatsy hits it. The Stags will take a timeout with 1:50 left in the third quarter, 34-29, Stags in front. Okay, folks, after the Cheverus timeout, it is Portland ball.
Well, mission accomplished so far for the Bulldogs. They wanted to creep back into the game. They've done that. Now can they come all the way back?
Close out this quarter is going to be imperative. They came out hot in the first 2 minutes. The last 2 minutes are going to be key too.
Payu gets it, loses it, gets it again. Jones is inside. Legage. Oh, had a good look. The rebound comes to Ziamana.
And just like that, they're back up 7.
Yeah. DePatsy.
Yeah, a couple quick baskets for DePatsy with Jesse on the bench.
Yeah, I mean, the Stags can also look to players that we may not expect at first blush are going to do something. They have great depth on their bench.
Jones will go to the line.
I just got the loud environment warning from my watch.
It's a great environment. Fun to see high school games like this. There aren't many anymore with crowds like this.
That's DePatsy's second foul. Cordell will be at the line shooting 2. He can bring the Dogs here to within 4.
Yeah, fantastic crowd, good atmosphere.
Or 5, I should say. But right now, they're down by 7. Johnson will replace Gage, and Eason will replace DePatsy.
Steve, I'd hate to know what your watch would have said in this building, say, 15 years ago.
Yes, it would have made the second he entered the building, it would have come on.
May have self-destructed.
So Jones hits 1 of 2. He brings the Dogs to within 6. A minute left here in the third quarter.
Well, what would Portland do without Cordell Jones tonight?
Well,
it would be ugly.
Not much. Wow. Pullum with a 3-pointer, his first points of the game. And they give the Stags a 9-point lead with half a minute left here in the third quarter.
Nope.
Oh, boy.
No. Really an unforced error there.
Yeah, trying to force it into Vayu in the post.
Oh, boy, is he having himself a game.
Pullum did it from the right. He does it from the left. He gives the Stags a 12-point lead with 9 seconds left in the third quarter. And
Pepito
is
we talked about how
hard.
important it was for Portland to finish this quarter strong, and it's been just the opposite, Frank.
Yeah, exactly. You know, that quick, it's really a, 10-0 run for Cheverus in the last 2 minutes. So the 10-2 run. Stags putting the pedal to the metal here. Portland needs these 2 foul shots. Out of Germagisha. Short.
Here comes Legage. He's going to spell Jones. And as has happened so much tonight, 1 out of 2 from the line. 1 second left. A long throw does not hit it. So it's 42-31 as we head into the fourth quarter. Okay, we're back. Steve Schwartz, Frank Myatt, Mike Hoffer, Noah Giordano, WPPS TV3. 42-31. The Dogs are down by 11. The last 8 minutes of regulation, and the Stags will have possession of the ball.
Jesse Thomas right in here off the bat.
Oh, it looked like a walk there, but...
So 2 for Fitzpatrick.
That Fitzpatrick to Patsy combo has really paid big dividends for the Stags tonight. Should be an easy
Jesse's
basket
inside.
there.
Yeah, see him kind of slow up trying to get the call on the contact, but he fights through it anyway.
Well, he'd like to know why it wasn't called.
Yeah, heads up move there by Fitzpatrick, kind of dump it off either Jones or Vayu's foot.
McNabb behind the back to Ziamana.
Fitzpatrick again.
Whoa.
Travel, jump ball.
Oh, they're calling it jump ball.
Yep, they're going to
Wow.
say that when
That's
he
a big
landed,
break for
Vayu had his
Portland.
hand on top. So that'll turn it over.
Yep. One extreme to the other there.
44-33, an 11-point lead for the Stags with 7:07 left. Pito gets it into Jesse, who backs in, but that was a little bit wild, and Hallam with the rebound.
Yeah, a lot of contact inside.
Yeah, frustrating night for Camas.
Well, he's really not getting many calls going
Right,
his
exactly.
way.
Yeah, credit to Cheverus for coming out and preparing and playing this way and being able to play this way.
I don't think Portland can go down with those seedings, but they could only go up if they beat Cheverus. Pito with the long three, Jesse inside.
Big putback there. Portland's hanging around, guys.
44-35, Stags in front. Watch out for Palom, he's hit 2 threes.
Yeah, if you're Coach Russo, you just got to ride or die with Jesse here.
McNabb stops
making it
and
look
hits
easy.
the easy two.
Makes it look so easy.
So the Stags will take a timeout with 6 minutes left. 46-35, an 11-point lead. So Jesse's going to take the ball in from the far end. And he gets it to Pepito over half court.
Portland.
Inside to Camas. He's 1-on-3 here, but he's so powerful. And he draws the foul by DePatsy, his third.
3 on DePatsy. I was kind of expecting to see Cheverus kind of set up and try to take the offensive foul there. But instead, DePatsy's still going nose to nose with Jesse.
Robert DePatsy, that's his third. Team's first, Jesse Camas on the line. However, shooting 2.
Camas a very good foul shooter, but we'll see what happens here.
Every point is critical right now for the Bulldogs.
Absolutely.
5:43 to play.
He can do what he's done, I think, at least 1 or 2 other times tonight. He can bring the Dogs to within 9 with this shot. It's 46-37, 5:40 left. Now, he is fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, here you go. So Jesse can't really step out to defend Ziamana on that screen, so I would expect Cheverus try to take advantage of that spacing.
Oh, boy.
Wow, Pelham went down.
Nearly a turnover there.
That foul. Second on Garmagisha. Bulldogs first of the quarter.
Portland foul is on number 4, Pepito Garmagisha. It's his second.
So Rwanji will take it in, and McNabb just stops.
He was just waiting in that spot.
What a
almost
game
like
that
he's
young
invisible.
man is having tonight.
You know, the Stags have scored several baskets tonight off inbound sets. A couple threes, a couple layups.
Thomas takes the long jumper. McNabb with the rebound. 4:49 left, running out of time.
Going up.
Big
McNabb
three
for
here.
3.
Oh,
Jesse with the rebound. Gabira for 3.
speaking of big threes.
Wow, he brings the Dogs to within 8 with 4.5 minutes left. 48-40, Stags in front.
Right now, it's all about getting defensive stops. Give yourself opportunities to creep closer.
Yeah, with some good hands there. Almost came up with that. Whoa. Goodness.
And based on the way the game's been called, these three officials will let them play. So Portland can be physical.
Portland ball.
Yep, out off to Patsy. Looks like Jesse might have got clipped in the face there in that
Yeah,
sequence.
he definitely got hit.
Coach Russo will take a timeout, kind of let him walk it off.
So we'll take 1-2 with just under 4 minutes to go. 48-40. Dogs behind, but it'll be their ball. So he's up. The referee has started counting before Portland got out there. They get a little bit upset that they didn't get there that quickly.
Yeah, Coach Ashley upset that his guys didn't realize it and denied the inbound.
Vayu with the jumper, but over everything. But Jesse's got it.
Can't finish. Big miss there. All right. Vayu gets back to prevent the easy layup, and it looks like he got hurt on the landing.
Yeah, looks like he hurt his knee. We'll take a timeout, 3:30. So Drew is being walked off.
Let's put a little pressure on it.
We're going to take another timeout. So we're back. Drovio was, walked off under his own power with a little bit of assistance. He's talking with the Cheverus trainer right now. And if Portland is going to do it and come back, it's going to be without Drew Vayu.
That's James Johnson replacing him.
McNabb gets free again, but this time can't finish.
Yeah, but what difference does it make if
wow, couple chances.
Jones finally gets that rebound? My goodness. Garangi was in there. Here's Jones. He's blocked.
Yep. I was going to say he stepped on the line, but there was a reason.
Yep. That'll be a foul on Eason, his first. Stag second.
Number 12, that's his first. Team second.
I think Jamison Fitzpatrick is getting a little too up close and personal for Jesse Thomas's liking.
And it would have been broken up by the official.
He wants him to foul out is what he wants.
Of course.
I just clipped him in the face again.
Well, we're going to get a turnover instead. Portland's done a much better job taking care of the ball here in the second half, but you just can't have that at this point in the game.
Jones has got to pick that up because now the
they get it
in the back in the front court instead of the back court.
And they've scored several times off these inbound sets.
Well, what's going on?
A foul on somebody. Rugabira. Kevin's first, Portland second.
That's his first, he's second.
Each team with 2 fouls to give.
It's McNabb now around the perimeter. Inside.
Yep, we're going to get an offensive foul.
You see that coming. He was just flying into 3 defenders.
So another opportunity for Portland to make this a 2-possession game.
Next foul is number 4, and that's his second team score.
Now Cheverus devoting a little more attention to Cordell Jones.
Pito, Graham Gisha. Now Kevin Rugabira for 3.
That's what he does.
Well, he's taken 3 shots in the second half. 3 3-pointers, 9 points, 48-43.
Yep. Nice deflection by Johnson.
Portland showing some life, trying to get momentum.
Kola Palom will replace Quentin Eason, who gave the Stags some good minutes. And Palom, of course, had those devastating threes earlier.
I got to think at this point in the game, guys, Leo McNabb's going to be a big part of whatever Cheverus does offensively.
Yep.
He's their horse. He's the one that's gotten them here.
And
Look for everything to go through him.
If you're Cheverus, how much do you want to do offensively?
Yeah,
5 points isn't a ton, but
nope,
take
your sweet time. Sammy to Leo. And they're going to kick it back out.
That's great ball movement by the Stags.
Right. And again, no need to shoot. No need to rush here.
Nice dish.
Not when you can do that.
Wow. What a sequence. Dogs down by 7, 150 left here. And the house is rocking now. Jones is fouled.
That would have been big if that fell.
And that's going to be on Rwanje, his 4th.
Stags foul is number 2.
4th team foul as well.
That's his 4th.
Coach Russo will take his penultimate timeout.
So 50-43 is the score, 142 left. We'll be back. Here we are for the last minute 42. Jones will be at the line, shooting 2.
Yep, Bulldogs with 1 timeout left. Possession arrow currently pointing to Cheverus.
But they took their penultimate one, Frank, right?
Correct.
I mean, Cordell Jones has really been the player of the game for Portland. They're not even close right now without him.
100%.
Excuse me, it's both of those foul shots. Dogs are within 5.
Portland trying to get that ball back.
Uh-oh, Pelham.
Oh, got a break there.
Big break.
Thomas with a big rebound, knocked out of his hand.
Yeah, 75 seconds. Portland's got to start thinking about fouling, but that bucket will do it.
Fitzpatrick for 2.
He's quietly had a very good game, and his impact on defense has really been the biggest story. Another turnover.
Johnson loses the ball there, so.
Got to think about fouling here. Trap or foul. Portland still with a foul to give.
On Rugabira. Here comes Lucas Legage.
Replaces Johnson. Another foul on Rugabira.
And a timeout smartly called by Baranji. 47.7 seconds here, 52-45. Frank, is the game out of reach at this point for the Dogs?
Not at all. I mean, it's a 7-point lead. If Portland can get a steal on the inbound, get down, get a bucket, any bucket. Doesn't have to be a 3. Then just kind of come out gangbusters, trap that inbound pass, get a quick foul. They could lengthen this game quite a bit, make Cheverus win it at the foul line. Really, that's going to be the only hope for Portland, is try to create those turnovers, force Cheverus to the line, and make them hit those high leverage foul shots.
What do you say, Mike?
Yeah, I mean, I agree. It's certainly not, it's looking dire, but it's not completely out of reach. But I think Cheverus is going to have to help hand the game to Portland if the Bulldogs are going to win it.
I'm just seeing the Stags do so well in so many different areas, the second game in a row, and it's always, the Dogs always like to see a team that's beaten them twice during the year in the playoffs, but boy, Cheverus looks awfully strong. Excuse me?
Cheverus looked crisp in both games, despite the early turnovers. They've done a great job of moving the ball, playing solid team defense without their senior.
That's what the most impressive thing of the night is. I mean, that's a tough emotional adjustment to find out you're not going to have one of your top players, and for them to play as well as they have. Oh, nice job keeping the dribble alive.
Wow.
Ziamana. And running some clock here.
Got a foul.
I think you want to foul him.
That was absolutely amazing, that move by Ziamana.
Yeah, he looked like that was a turnover
reminiscent
for sure.
of Marcus Haynes and Curly Neal on the Globetrotters.
I'm old enough to remember Curly Neal, Steve. I don't think Frank is.
Nope.
How about Marcus Haynes then? Because he was before Curly Neal.
Yeah, see, that's before my time. But
Oh my
All I
goodness.
know is
Meadowlark
Harlem
Lemon and
Globetrotters.
Curly Neal, I remember all too well.
They were the two biggest, the best dribblers on the team.
Oh, just unbelievable.
High leverage foul shots here for the freshman Plowham.
His play has been very impressive tonight.
Very. Those 2 threes from either side of the court were just killer
Well,
shots.
Portland had cut it to 6 at that point, and that pushed it back to 12 late in the third.
Yep, they were able to close out that quarter.
And he hits both foul shots, so 36 seconds left. 50
Portland's got to go quick here.
or 35.
Doesn't have to be a three.
Gage for the 3.
Bang, there you go. That's one of the 3 you need.
The foul again, Pelham, 25 seconds. It'll be on, I think, Cordell.
Yep.
Cordell's only second foul of this game.
So each team doing what they had to do. You know, Cheverus is hitting the foul shots. Portland came out, got a nice looking set play. LeGage sank a 3. But at this point, the clock is very much on the Stags' side.
Yeah, that's as big an enemy for Portland as the score right now. And if he doesn't make this free throw, a 2-possession game with 25 seconds left is very doable.
I would say if Portland hits another basket, I wouldn't be surprised to see a timeout just to kind of stop the clock
Very true.
and allow them to kind of set up their late game situation.
Oh, you got that one.
Nine
quick
points
again.
for Pelham.
Got to go quick. That works too, but
Pito gets
Timeout.
2. And as you suggested, now the quick timeout. So we're going to take one too with 16 seconds left, 55-50. The Dogs are down by 5. It's going to be Cheverus ball when we come back. So here we go. 16 seconds left. Portland's going to go for a quick steal here.
Yep, I'd expect a quick trap. There it is. And we'll have a foul.
Pito wanted the jump.
And honestly, they're better off with the foul because the arrow's pointing to Cheverus. So
Yeah, it
just
wouldn't
with
help
another
them.
Cheverus inbound to take
That
more
wouldn't
time
have
off the clock.
So Pelham at the line. One more point, he'll hit double figures for the Stags tonight.
well, I will say this, guys. I'm looking forward to the rematch, presuming we have one in a couple weeks. So that would be a great theater over there at the Civic Center.
Absolutely.
Well, it's still within 2 possessions. There's just such little time left.
And what Mike means by that is, folks, 12.2 seconds left.
Yeah, if you're Cheverus here, you don't even want to touch the ball when it comes out the bottom of the basket. Let every second bleed off if Portland scores.
Exactly. Oh,
Wow.
and
Fitzpatrick with a massive
Fitzpatrick
rebound.
capping really a great night for him. The Fitzpatrick family has had some magical nights in this gym. This might be Jameson's best performance.
Absolutely. As you mentioned earlier, Steve, just his efforts on defense. You know, Jesse Thomas really being held for him, just a very quiet game, particularly the first half, even before he got into real foul trouble. And that's a credit to Cheverus' defense, particularly Fitzpatrick and DePatsy.
Who has hit double figures now, Fitzpatrick has with 10.
Just his defensive effort.
That makes it a 3-possession game, and that will be the exclamation point on this game. 8 seconds left, that's going to do it. Pito's going to shoot it.
No,
Going to go over.
that'll be a good night now.
We'll have one more inbound, and that'll be it.
Something.
I guess 2 more inbounds.
There it is.
So the Cheverus Stags defeat the Portland Bulldogs tonight. And Frank and I will be back to wrap up. Mike, a pleasure as always to have you here tonight. Frank, the Dogs fall to, 14-4 now. They lose by 7. It was a little bit of a seesaw game, but when you really come down to it, the Stags stepped up when they needed to in every department.
Yeah, especially in that second quarter. It was 20-3 in the second quarter. Portland was lucky to even crawl out of that and have a chance to win the game. But it seemed like every time Portland took a few steps forward, Cheverus would get a big shot. And particularly for me, it was Nikola Plowman with those 2 big threes in the third quarter. He had 9 on the game. He was able to kind of create that distance for Cheverus, and they were able to hold on.
Cheverus was led by Leo McNabb with 19 points tonight, 11 for Jameson Fitzpatrick. As you said, 9 for Palom, 5 apiece for Niziyama and Rwanji, and just a really great all-round effort for the Stags tonight. The Dogs were led by Cordell Jones, who had a breakout game tonight, 15 points, 10 for Jesse Kamas, 9 for Kevin Rugabira, and 7 for Drew Viu. Neither one for Viu and Rugabira really characteristic of the kind of scoring that they can do.
No, Cheverus did a great job defensively. They closed out those shots. They jumped the passing lanes. They were very physical, played fast, and it definitely bothered Portland offensively. Credit to Coach Ashley, credit to his team for coming out and really being the aggressor in this game. And they were able to take the Bulldogs down. And as Michael said at the end of the broadcast, hopefully we'll have a three-peat coming up in the Civic Center.
Folks, if we do, we'll bring it to you on WPPS TV3. That's it for the regular season. We'll see you in the playoffs. Steve Schwartz, Frank Myatt, for Mike Hoffer, Noah Giordano saying so long from Keegan Gymnasium, where tonight the Cheverus Stags have defeated the Portland Bulldogs. Good night.